Greetings, YouTube. Happy Sunday, and welcome to another one of those. My eyebrows kind of fur up, and I think, oh, a Tier 5 Catalyst bundle, and a Tier 4 Catalyst bundle, and a Tier 3 Catalyst bundle. It's a Catalyst bundle day. And between the Black ISO store and especially the Glory store changes, which, I think today is day 5 of Alliance Quest, I think. So yeah, you're thinking, well, the Glory store, you'll get your Glory store tomorrow afternoon, early evening, depending on where you are, late evening. But we have Catalyst bundles, and so we are going to grade each of them and talk about, the highs and lows of each one of these. So we're starting with the Tier 3 Catalyst bundle that thankfully has the Tier 3 class Catalyst selectors, and there's 3 of them. So what you've seen in the past of this, which is pure trash, is this offer minus the Tier 3 selectors, where you have 3 of the class-based Tier 3 class Catalyst crystals, and then Tier 2s. And I will say that Tier 1 is pretty sad. Now, I get that those of you who maybe are tempted to buy a Tier 3 Catalyst bundle are just starting out. So maybe one Tier 1 is all you need, but eventually you're going to need like 5 of these. So I always say that some people would be tempted to buy these lower tier deals that are whales if they had like at least 3, but maybe 5 Tier 1 alphas. They just look at it like a Tier 1 alpha deal and everything else as a bonus. But I've got to be honest. The gold is pretty bad. I mean, it should be at least double that minimum. But this is actually one of the better deals we've seen for $10. Now, that doesn't mean it's a good deal. It's just everything's been an F lately. And this is not an F. I think these stupid Tier 3 class catalysts, which you cannot get a chance at reasonably to get a fully formed out of the daily catalyst grind, it's like impossible. These things are really hard to get for summoners who are starting out. Now, I can only tell you what's in my Black ISO store, but some of the best things that you can get in this store, and I don't know, I might need to buy this in the next day because I don't think I've done. Yeah, I haven't. Is you can convert basics to the class of your choice, and that is awesome, and I love that part of it. And I don't know, again, if that's special for me to do 2 or if everybody can do 2. But if you can do 2 and you're starting out, like that's amazing because you can get a basic every day, multiple times a day, for grinding that basic catalyst grind, unlike the class-specific one. So, I'm going to give this a C. I think that it deserves a fairly average deal grade. It's not terrible. It's not amazing. But, it's nice to see a C when you're used to seeing just Fs. Okay. Now we have a Tier 4 Catalyst bundle. Now, $20, double the price. You do have the ideal 5-star minimum Tier 1 alphas that I just talked about of 5, right? You need 5 Tier 1 alphas to take a 5-star per rank. Now, the gold should be at least 200,000, and it is retail price. 1 Tier 4 class Catalyst selector, better than what this used to be. There used to be, hey, you want a Tier 4 class Catalyst? Not a selector. That would come out years later. $100. Can you believe that? Used to be $100 for that item. Now, of course, we're talking about Tier 5 class Catalyst fragment crystals is what whales go after. But, again, I think it's a fair deal. It's not a great deal. It's not a terrible deal. Just like the deal on the right, it's about a C grade. If this had 2 Tier 4 class Catalyst selectors and you could put the price tag down to about $10 a piece with the Tier 4 basics and the Tier 1 alphas and the gold thrown in, I think there'd be at least a B- to B grade. But sadly, there's only 1. Now, there is a limit of 4 on this, which is fascinating. But they also know that people are desperate to rank up champs, and you need multiple Tier 4 class catalysts, including for those of you who are still trying to get maybe your first 4-star to rank 5. We forget, because we talk so much now about 5 stars and 6 stars, how difficult it is just to take a 4-star to max rank. So I'm going to give this Tier 4 Catalyst bundle a C, and I think it's a fair deal. I get why people are tempted to purchase it, but for the love of God, don't buy all 4. Don't spend $80 plus American. I don't even want to know what that conversion rate gets in other parts of the world. All right, now a Tier 5 Catalyst bundle. half of a tier 2 alpha and 9,000 tier 5 basic for $30. And my guess is the uncollected cutoff is probably going to be what determines this. Yep. Now, believe it or not, I think the 2 right side deals are better than the most expensive. Why? Because in this Glory Store day and age, where you can easily get a fully formed Tier 2 Alpha for free at the end of the Alliance Quest week, or what I end up doing, which I get half of a Tier 5 Basic Callus, or close to that, depending on if I get about 4,000 or 5,000, which is 5,000 is the price tag of Glory for this. I think if you're going to pay $30 at this point, it's limit 5. What a weird staircase we have today. Limit 3, limit 4, limit 5. Sure. They're trying to get you to purchase all 5 because there's no mystery involved. And if you purchase all 5, you have a fully formed Tier 5 Basic, right? But here's the problem. You don't need just 1, but you need 2 Tier 5 Basic to form your 5-star to rank 5. And that's not including all the other stuff. So, in 2020, they're still saying that to take up a 5-star for just Tier 5 Basic in general, right? To take up a 5-star, it's $300. That's insane. And it's absolutely insane that for uncollected players, that they expect you to pay $150 for a Tier 5 Catalyst. Let me remind you, especially you Cavalier players, but for both, because I know you get access, though uncollected players got screwed to this, you can get Tier 5 Basic Catalyst fragments, which I have already purchased all my max of. All 1, 2, 3, 4 different maxes. You can get this for free in the Hotel Modoc store. And then, of course, as we've already talked about in detail in this video, you go to the Glory store and you get yourself the Tier 5 Basic. And so they're really saying that 1,000 Glory is worth $30 now. Wow. I just think that the price of this should be cut in half. I think there should be 18,000 Tier 5 Basic Callus now for $30. And the Tier 2 Alpha, we've seen fully formed Tier 2 Alpha go in this game for the best price we've seen is about $17.50 per. But, you know, an average day is somewhere between $20 and $25 a piece. You buy 2 of these for a fully formed Tier 2 Alpha, that's $60. So, by the way, if you're in Canada or Brazil or Australia, etc., you're going to be paying a lot more than that with the conversion rate plus tax. So, this is the worst possible deal for you to throw your money at. If you really need rank up materials this badly and you're willing to spend $30, just wait a few weeks, because July 4th, I can guarantee, is going to have Tier 2 Alpha, Tier 5 Basic as well, and you're going to actually keep the units. Just imagine getting this exact same bundle in theory, and then, oh, by the way, you're also getting, for $30 of Tony Stark's briefcase, 850 units on top of that. Wouldn't you rather just wait and get the free units and probably a better bundle on top of that? Yeah, of course. So there you have it. I'm going to give that deal an F and the other 2 deals a C. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.